welcome to yet another edition of me rambling about things! Or you know what I'm calling a garden of thoughts. So, we find ourselves here on July the 9th at the moment. It's about 4:41. Let's go ahead and get started. And I just got back from a rather big spree of work, would be the best way of putting it. There we are. To put it lightly, I worked from 1:30 to 10 on Thursday. Then I had an early morning appointment on Friday. And then I worked 1:30 to 10 on Friday, so basically going to work immediately afterwards. And after that was all said and done, yeah, I also worked at 9 a.m. this morning, so work, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep. But you know, and aside from that, it ended up being perfectly alright, and I actually find myself in a pretty good mood, so we'll just work off of that. I don't know why, my brain just stopped giving a damn at some point, and now I feel pretty good. I wish I could trigger that a little bit more voluntarily, but, you know, whatever works. So, let's talk about what's been going on lately. Maybe not so much with myself, but stuff I've been hearing about. Such as, you know, everybody's making a fuss about the whole Pokemon Go thing. And I gotta say, the stories I'm hearing about that is absolutely rich. It's like, really? People are already going places where they don't belong, or finding things that they shouldn't find. It's beautiful! I guess that's one way to get people up and moving, eh, Nintendo? I kind of like the concept. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of something people have been looking for. And obviously, the reception's been pretty positive, despite it being rather primitive. I don't know much about it. I just know that use the Pokemon Trainer and stuff will appear on the map as discerned by the generator, or whatever the heck decides it. I don't know. I heard nothing about it up until now, and it sounds pretty alright for something to wasting time with while you're traveling between places. I cannot say that I do not mind it. The words I'm trying to say here is that it sounds pretty cool, and if you get enjoyment out of it, then goddamn, go for it. Oh, I don't know, it just feels good to be in a better mood. I was in a bit of a slump the past few days because of the amount of work I was doing, and, you know, the lack of any time for fun. Because, you know, I talked about the importance of fun before, and that still stands pretty hard, to say the least. If I don't get some funds, I get pretty grumps, and people don't exactly want to be dealing with my type of grumps. My type of grumps are unwanted. When did I get silenced? That just sucks. Don't silence me. I'm going to talk for most of this video! Aside from that, we also have Monster Hunter Generations coming up soon, so that's pretty cool. I still don't have a new 3DS, and as far as I am aware, Loopy and, you know, the North American peeps that actually make them still are not actively producing the new 3DS capture cards, and the money that I had set aside for that kind of got destroyed, so I don't know if I can actually afford that. I would like one, but I don't think I can afford it. If I were to somehow get one, though, there'd be Monster Hunter to stream, I have Kirby Triple Deluxe to stream, I have freaking Link Between Worlds to stream. There's a lot of 3DS games I haven't played yet that I would like to play, and there would be a good reason to. But alas, I don't have leeches! I hate not having leeches! For those of you who don't know, because, you know, I'm playing a freaking MMO, most people are not going to know. For some reason, this particular class's status removal ability is called leeches, and you get it fairly late! So I know that my party member's poisoned, but I can't do shit about it. Because this game uses an interesting balancing mechanic, where if you're over-leveled for something, all it makes you do is just be at that level instead. And brings down your stats accordingly. Still overpowered as, you know, this, but whatever. Do I have friend too? I don't. That makes me very much the sads. You know, why don't I just go... Oh, right, because ads. I was gonna say, why don't I just go damage stance? And then I'm like, oh yeah, because more stuff does actually summon at some point. I don't know, I haven't done this dungeon in a long-ass time! Oh. Monster Hunter's about the only thing I'm looking forward to in a while, at least. I'm sure there'll be more games eventually, but right now, the selection's been kinda... bare minimum on a lot of things. I don't know, it just feels like a dry year for games. E3 didn't really have much of anything at all that garnered any interest. But you know, there's gotta be something out there. There's gotta be something that'll tickle my fancy. Maybe an indie game will pop up or something. I know that there's further content for Isaac being worked on. That would be neat. All that good stuff. Give me those. I didn't get those, because she needed those. I rolled a frickin' 99. Sack it, please. Yes! I realize you needed to update your gears, but I want to break it down and get other points. Oh. I don't know why, I just like this game. So yeah, it's been an interesting process. A very interesting thing to conclude this work spree on was... Ooh, is that something I can break down? Sure is. Give me that. Give it! I want it! Yeah, I can turn it into pieces. I can probably do that mid-combat too, hang on. So let's do that. Give her a shield and we'll pop this open. Where is that? There it is! Get rid of it. Oh, come on, it fails at 91% chance. Screw you too, game. Oh well. So yeah, I concluded this work spree off with my year-end review, and you know what? You know, I'm a good employee, and it's recognized, and I'll get a little bonus. It ain't much, though. It's kind of a laughable bonus, but hey, it's better than nothing, especially when I go and build a bill. That is neat. It felt, you know, it felt good to actually be recognized, or, you know, once every now and then, of the stuff that I'm actually good at. Customer service and, like, personality-related things. I'm really, really good at that, apparently. I mean, I agree, but... And I understood the things that I need to improve on, but yeah, I'm gonna give more responsibility, all that good stuff. No extra pay, though. Just that one-time bonus. Someday I'll be paid recognizable wages. And then I'll actually be able to afford to do things, and maybe not have to work as much. We'll see. We'll see. Such is the joys of living on your own, kids. It's a bit of a constant struggle, and you gotta be ready for anything. The lack of anything coming out, though, at least it ended up being a good time for me to pick up an MMO. That would be the best way of putting it. Because I've got basically nothing to do and I just want to be having fun, so this will do. It's not the most entertaining thing, but I do a lot of socializing, yeah, and it does the trick. It's an experience that I can consider positive that I enjoy doing. Even if it's still having no combat. And I can barely tell what's going on because the camera's so zoomed out. Here, and closer. That's as close as I can go without going first person. This is my face, or lack thereof. Here's a shiny thing. Particle effects. Okay. Now that I'm done being a doofus, let's continue. At least it was a nice breakup from the usual monotony of each shift of work. I was basically alone the whole time. Cause that kinda sucked, but whatever. Another one? Another one! Hey, give me that one too. I want to turn it to pieces. This better get broken successfully this time. Holy crap, where is it? There it is. Oh, it was a 74.8% chance? Okay. Hey, success! I did a thing! Hey, I can't put this thing to sleep, so they'll just have to fight it normally. Oh no. Eh. I got nothing better to do at this level, so... take that. It's a better attack. Maybe I should just use my damage stance. Oh no, it's this thing! Get him! Get him! Get him! Oh. So what little games are you guys looking forward to at the moment? That's one thing I'm curious about, because I realize my particular taste in games is a little bit different from most I've found, to put it lightly. So I'm always kind of curious what other people actually have some interest in. Because Lord knows, I've only got a select few that I actually want to do anything with. I mean, I know there's quite a few people excited for the new Zelda game that's coming out for the NX and other such things. But, it's never been my thing. 3D Zeldas I haven't had too much fun with in a while, so... But you know, eventually, I'm sure it'll happen at some point. It looks interesting, I'll give it that much credit. I'll be curious to see it. I mean, I enjoyed Skyward Sword for what it was worth. It didn't seem like it sometimes, especially when I started ranting about Fee at every given opportunity, but... You know... It's not like I didn't enjoy it or anything. Ooh, how do these look? How do these look? Yeah. This game and everything defaulting to you just want to look at the one piece of equipment, not anything else, right? Ah, it's this room! Okay, slightly relevant for a moment. This is going to cut the crap out of the frame rate. Oh, yeah! Because I have reflections on a video card where I probably shouldn't because it can't quite handle it. But whatever! Oh. This time is actually, it's pretty alright. It's a little bit longer than most, but it's pretty alright. I just always remember this freaking room because it went so poorly the first time I did this dungeon. Because, like, several of the roaming things we got their attention. And it just kind of went from bad to worse as a result. Hey, feel the poison! I actually had to heal sometimes in this dungeon. Not very often, but sometimes. My fairy doesn't do everything this time, just most of the work. Oh yes, he was a bestest buddy. So I don't have my other 10 moves, so it's just like... I'm sad now! That's the only problem with level sync, is that you go back down to level 34 is what this one syncs to. And it's just like, what are you gonna do? And I'm all like, I don't know! I've only got these few buttons, so I guess I'm gonna do something similar to what I do before, but with less utility. That sounds about right, I hope it does. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to heal a bunch this time, because they are fighting lots and lots of enemies. And another. And another. Oh, and you guys have gotten attention, so you can have one. And you can have one. And apparently I took damage at some point, that's fine. There we go. I am a masterful healer! I sure press those buttons. I gotta say, playing this game on a gamepad is weird. But I insist upon it because it's way more comfortable. I suppose one thing that might come up from seeing the only two, like, everyday videos that I've posted of these. It's like, do you play healers? Is that your thing? Actually, no, this is the last class I'm leveling out of the 3 types. But I'm enjoying it quite a bit, so I have no idea which one I'm going to focus on. I was also a warrior and monk, because punching things! And kicking things, there's kicking involved. Both of those are super fun. In the later levels, this game can be a little bit of a slog at first. But I was enjoying the flavor at that point, so it's like... I don't know, it's successfully charmed, what can I say? Whoa, frame rate, that was pretty bad. Oh, I wish I could cure your paralysis, but I'm just this poor little scholar that doesn't know how to use leeches because I don't have it yet! Ah! Sadness. So much sadness, it's most profound. Hey, don't you... Eos is tanking now! Here you go, Eos. Some heals. One of those things where I kind of look back on a lot of games that I've been excited about these past few years. Most of them have been indie. I mean, Overwatch is nice. I still play it. Still play it from time to time. It's a shame that competitive is already kind of affecting all the different choices and whatnot for character selection. I mean, it's still managed, but it's just kind of frustrating. I don't know. I like playing games for fun and actually trying something that isn't super meta, but hey. What can you do? They wanted to be competitive, so it's going to have those types of problems. That's just how things that are competitive work. Besides, they've already made good balance patches. No longer can McCree press 2 buttons and kill a tank. That's appreciated. So, obligatory, it's high noon for mentioning McCree. Overwatch is a decent game, what can I say? It is most fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our damage stunts. See that? Oh god, that's so much text! You know, I've never actually turned on... You know, we might as well get him out of there. He's trapped in a bubble. Somebody break him out of this bubble. I mean, I can do it. The healer can cast damaging spells. It's something I can do from time to time. Don't try to watch that battle log right now. You'll make yourself sad. I'm in a bubble. This is most unfortunate. I'm gonna have to target my own bubble. Let's see, queer bubble. There we go. Bubble for the... Yeah, that seems about appropriate. I cannot disagree with you, game. I technically fit that definition. Oh. My brain space is all sorts of crazy today. How's it going? Hello, you're a dragon. How's it going? We just got you some lunch. Do you enjoy this? Do you like your lunch? This is our offering. You know, actually go into heel stance a little bit. Aha! No, battle's already over. I don't need to do anything. We're ready for that box. Come on, box. Show us the box. We just want a treasure chest. Come on, there it is. Hey, that looks like something I can break down. Are you? Oh, you are. Give me that. Hey. Okay, go in here and try to smash it to pieces. 64% chance, let's go. Oh, yeah. I'm very excitable for no reason when I'm feeling good. What can I say? Do not actually press the heal button from time to time. Whoop. Man, the higher level stuff gets real exciting when you're healing because everything's going wrong. It's like, oh crap, somebody didn't dodge an AoE. That throws off my entire rhythm. I do appreciate the amount of dodging that's in this game from time to time, especially if you're up front. Amzin's here's in the back, pressing my buttons, so there's not too many. There's not too many! Yes! Fantastic, V. I see our English speak is very good today. Our exchange of tongue flaps is very understood. I cannot speak in Goblin. I'm pretty sure I had some form of subject thought out for today, but it just didn't happen, alright? It just didn't happen. Something in my brain decided that we're not going to be having any discernible subject today. We are literally just going to be rambling. And you know what? I'm fine with this! Because I'm just rambling away about anything, and apparently have a lot of enthusiasm for it. Holy crap, why do I still have the battle log on? Hang on. So, come on, spoof! There. That's a little better. There's less going on the lower left-hand side of my screen. That's going to drive me crazy. Oh. So I suppose I can talk a little bit more about this, I guess. So today we are doing what's called the leveling roulette. It's something that will reward you with a crap ton of EXP at the end of it, just for doing it, and it will choose any available dungeon at random that you can currently go into as the class that you're selected. Doing this with a couple of friends I met on here. It's Saku and Elf. They are the stabby person with the lance and the stabby person with the knives. The other stabby cat lady with the sword and shield, she's around them. Don't know her. And what it does is it essentially tries to find you a party and puts you in whatever dungeon that party was queuing up for. It makes it so all the different dungeons still get played because you get chosen at random, so anybody who actually needs to do something for progress can still find people. It's pretty neat, and it of course brings your level down to whatever level you're supposed to be for the dungeon. I would watch this, but then it would lag everybody behind. I'm not gonna be the person that does that. Ah yes, this one's all about the poison. In a battle where I can't have leeches! That's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna want to press the, remove poison button so hard. But I can't. It's like, fine then, jeez. I forget if I can get away with going into my more Healy stance here, but we'll find out. I mean, into the damage stance. Looking like probably not. The tank's taking a lot of damage. Use takes the damages so I can pump the heals into you. Have those heals! This is healing for dragons! In the form of small energy balls! I get a different attack to spam in higher levels, and it's much more satisfying because it explodes. Do you know how important it is for something to explode to make it much more satisfying to spam? Because it's pretty satisfying. Nope. Well, time to move the Durgan, and time to start healing people. Whoop. You can have one of these, and you can have one of these, and you can have one of these. Damage absorption bubbles for everybody. 3 stacks of poison. Ah! Ow, my face! I don't like having my face poisoned. Why would you do that? So rude. Do I come into your house and spit on you? No, because I'm in your house right now and I'm not spitting on you. I'm throwing energy balls. You can at least just throw energy balls. Spit's gross. What am I going on about? I apologize in advance. No, he's gonna do it again. Ugh. Ugh, it's vomit according to the actual move name. Gross. Dude, just gross. You don't do that. Don't you know anything about manners? Oh, everybody needs a little bit of healing power. Let's patch you up a bit faster. We'll show this dragon who's its master. Why has nobody used the limit point? Oh yeah, it's not charged up yet. It's pretty much there. Yeah, good enough. Level 1. I'm orchestrating my buttons. Oh yeah, I probably should have done this ages ago. Give me back my MP! And that's this dungeon. So this was a little bit all over the place rambling today, but you know what? I talked about a few things. I talked about how pleased I am about, you know, being recognized at work for once. All that good stuff. And talked a little bit about games going on and silly Pokemon Go nonsense. But for now, oh, they ran off before I could give them a commendation. Sadness. Okay, how does pants look? I'm gonna have to... Those are pretty good pants. I like those. Nah, you don't have enough inventory space. So I will see you guys for the next one of these ramblings, probably doing another dungeon of some form. Until then. Remember to always be happy. Or something. See you later!